All right, hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Dorothy. Thank you for joining me today. Please subscribe to this channel, then you can get all of the notifications because I have 12 videos coming up and it's great to be notified. You don't have to come hunt me down, which is a good thing, right? So I want to talk about the month of October for each zodiac sign, but here's the preface I'm going to put in front of each video, okay? Right off the bat, the month of October, it starts right out with Mercury is still retrograde in the sign of Libra. So with it retrograde in Libra, and it has been since September 17th, the energy of this is represented that we're looking for peace, we're looking for harmony, we're looking for balance in our communications with others. And so this is very important for us to really find that in our lives. And you know, when Mercury is retrograde, sometimes we're being made aware of how things are out of balance, especially in the sign of Libra. So keep that in mind, and I'll tell you what house that's in for each zodiac sign when I get to the details coming up next. Mercury's in Libra, but we have the Sun, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter all in the sign of Virgo. So I'm going to focus on that in these video recordings here. There's a ton of stuff in October happening, but I'm going to really focus on the Virgo energy for the most of October. All right, and that means Virgo is all about service to others. It's also about our daily living, our daily health, how we take care of ourselves. I mean, a regular routine of things that we do. It's our work, the work that we go to every day, our co-workers. It's, you know, and it's getting back and forth. And Mercury is the ruler of Virgo as well as Gemini. And with it being retrograde for the beginning of the month and just in a shadow phase for most of the rest of the month of October, you know, communications and paying attention to the details are going to be very important for every single one of us, no matter what your zodiac sign. It just depends on what your zodiac sign is and how you respond to Virgo energy as to how you will work with the month of October. All right, so let me get on to that, and thank you for watching. Again, please subscribe and come to my website as well. There's little boxes. Oh, I probably put them over here. Where is it? There we go. I'll probably put them right over there where you can click right into my website. Thank you for watching, and all right, hang on because you're next. All right, Aquarius, this one's for you. So we started the month with Mercury retrograde in the sign of Libra. Now it went retrograde on September 17th and will be that way till October 9th. Give it a week on either side. This is going on in your solar 9th house, and so, you know, as an Aquarian, you guys are usually pretty typically intelligent, really want to grasp at new ideas, cutting edge things. The need for freedom is huge. This retrograde energy in the 9th house, though, tells me that, you know, this is an opportunity for you to kind of hit pause, right? Contemplate what's going on in your life, okay? Libra in the 9th house is also about finding balance. So when we're in being diplomatic, so if you're trying to learn new things, you might have overdone it, and you need to kind of find that balance in what it is that is too much. But you might not know it's too much yet. You won't know it until Mercury's done its retrograde motion. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed or overworked or stretched too thin because you're working and you're going to school and you got a family to run and all those ands, then this Mercury retrograde in that sector, once it's done its retrograde motion on the 9th of October, you're going to be able to see clearly what it is, what action you need to take. All right, and to find a more balanced life in regards to those 9th house activities that I just mentioned. So moving on to all the Virgo stuff that's going on in your chart, though, Aquarius, especially Aquarius rising, all this Virgo stuff's going on in your solar 8th house. And that 8th house is the house of transformation. It's the house of outside resources, other people's money, you know, so it's like inheritances. It's debt we owe, so the mortgage, school loans, especially with Jupiter in there, you know, it's moving through that sector. It's taxes that we owe. It's sex as well. Virgo on the 8th house sometimes could be just very a little bit prudish about that. I don't know. It's up to you. I'm not going to dig in. That's your personal life. But let me tell you, we got 3 planets in that sector right now. We have Venus will move in there on October 8th. Mars is already in your 8th house in Virgo, and Jupiter is already in there. So what does this mean? When you have a pile up like this, and they will all conjunct each other throughout the month of October, there is a lot of activity. So what it means is Venus, it means I value those 8th house things. Just said what they were. Go scroll back and write it down if you want to remember, or you want to hear it again. What I value, and how I spend my money. And when Venus and Jupiter are both in this financial house, this 8th house of outside resources, this could be a time to pay back debt. School loans come due, balloon payments come due. These are things that can happen during the Venus and Jupiter transit through that house. Mars is there too, so that means there is a lot of activity, and maybe you want to get a better hold of the debt that you have. All right, that's another way to use this energy. All of these planets at some point throughout the month of October will make a trine aspect to Pluto. Pluto is in charge of the 8th house in the natural chart. So that means that your money and your finances are going through a big shift right now. Some people will inherit money at this point in time, which means you need to deal with the passing of someone you know. Not everybody, just some of us. You know, I had no one pass away when Jupiter moved through my 8th house a few years back. So it varies from person to person. All right, but it's all about outside resources and money I owe. You know, money I can borrow, but I have to pay back. And some of it isn't even that. Some of it is just, spousal support. Certain types of spousal support, whether you're divorced and you get spousal support, or, you're a stay-at-home parent and your spouse supports the family and you don't work outside the home. It's all of those things are going, you don't have to deal with all of them. That's the list. There's a few of those things that will work for you. A few of those things that will could come up for you with these transits. Jupiter's going to be there for a whole year, so this will really help you. If you're not careful with Jupiter in that 8th house, you may have to file bankruptcy as well. That's another thing with Jupiter moving through that sector. Bankruptcy, because you overspend. All right, a lot going on there. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. But if you want to know more and the specifics, especially if you have Aquarius rising, you just come to my website, nhastrologer.com, and order your own private session. All right, thank you. Please subscribe to this channel. Share this as well if you like what you see. And thank you very much, and blessed be. And namaste. Namaste. Okay, just a quick final note. I am going to be doing a video blog pretty soon, and I would love your questions, so I can do a question and answer video. It will be going mostly I'm going to do it straight through my YouTube channel, not my YouTube channel, through my Facebook channel. So send me your questions. I'm not going to be doing personal readings and personal charts, like I've got this, blah, 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 but just basic questions. It's going to be very educational, fun, and light and airy. So send me your questions, and I would love to include your questions in my video blog. Thank you.